Hi guys, welcome to Sheila's Beauty Blog, your ultimate destination for all things beauty. I am delighted to share with you my passion for makeup, skincare, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned beauty lover or you are just starting out, I assure you that you're at the right place. If it's your first time on this channel, please leave me a smiley emoji in the comments. I'd love to chat with you and answer any questions you might have.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about sunscreen, a topic that is widely debated across the world and is also connected to our health and wellness. I'm going to be sharing in details all that you need to know about staying safe in the sun. If you are ready for this, let's get started. Summer is just around the corner in the UK, but in Nigeria, like most tropical countries, summer is all year long. As the sun becomes more intense due to climate change, the importance of protecting oneself from the harmful effects of the sun's rays cannot be overstated. Sunscreen is a hotly debated topic in the world of skincare. While a lot of people know and understand that sunscreen is an essential part of sun protection, there is a lot of misinformation out there surrounding its use. The primary purpose of sunscreen is to protect your skin from the harmful effects of ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays are also known as UV rays, and they are a form of energy that comes from the sun and can cause damage to your skin cells, leading to sunburn, premature aging, or even skin cancer. What sunscreen does is that it acts as a barrier between your skin and the UV rays by either reflecting the rays off from your skin or absorbing the rays and preventing it from penetrating into your skin. There are two types of ultraviolet rays that reaches the Earth's surface. They are ultraviolet A and ultraviolet B, also known as UVA and UVB. UVA rays are longer and they penetrate deeper into the skin, leading to premature aging and wrinkling, whereas UVB rays are shorter and are primarily responsible for sunburn and skin cancer. It is important to choose a sunscreen that offers protection against both UVA rays and UVB rays. Those sunscreens are usually referred to as broad spectrum protection sunscreens. There are two major types of sunscreens, the chemical sunscreens and the physical sunscreens. The chemical sunscreens work by absorbing the UV rays, converting them into heat that eventually forms part of our sweat, while the physical sunscreens act as a barrier between our skin and the UV rays by reflecting the rays off from our skin. SPF stands for sun protection factor, and it measures how well a sunscreen protects against UVB rays. The higher the SPF number, the more protection the sunscreen provides. The American Academy of Dermatologists recommend using a sunscreen with an SPF of at least 30, which blocks 97% of UV rays. It is important to remember that no sunscreen offers 100% protection from UV rays. So it is important to seek shade when necessary and always wear protective clothing. It is important to apply enough sunscreen to ensure adequate protection. The general rule of thumb is to apply about 1 ounce of sunscreen to cover your entire body. Do not forget to apply it in areas like your neck and your ear that are often missed. It is also important to reapply sunscreen every 2 hours if you go out swimming or if you are sweating. There are so many myths surrounding the use of sunscreen. Myth number 1 is that sunscreen isn't necessary on cloudy days. Well, some research has shown that the clouds are thick enough to block rays from the sun, but research has also shown that ultraviolet rays in particular can penetrate through thick clouds. So please get your sunscreen, whether it is snowing, whether it is raining or cloudy, and apply because the rays can still reach you in whatever weather. Myth number 2 is that sunscreen is harmful and that it can cause skin cancer. I'd like to let you know that the ingredients used in making sunscreen have been extensively tested for safety and have been approved by regulatory bodies like the FDA. Now, I'm aware that there's some studies that have suggested that certain chemical sunscreens may be absorbed into the bloodstream, but there are no evidences that it causes any potential health risk. I believe that the benefits of using sunscreen to prevent and protect the skin from skin cancer and premature aging far outweighs any risk. Myth number 3 is that sunscreen prevents us from getting enough vitamin D. While it is true that our bodies produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to the sun, it is important to note that the amount of sun needed for the production of vitamin D is actually less than the amount of sun that can cause skin damage. It is important to also consider that there are other ways of getting vitamin D. You can get vitamin D through eating a balanced diet. You can also get vitamin D through supplements. So I would advise that we prioritize skin protection over vitamin D production. What do you think? Myth number 4 is that higher SPF sunscreens offer significantly better protection. While it is true that higher SPF sunscreens offer more protection than lower SPF sunscreens, the difference is not in any way significant. For example, a sunscreen with SPF 30 blocks out 97% of UVB rays, while a sunscreen with SPF 50 blocks out 98% of UVB rays. Like I said earlier, the difference is not significant. What remains important is that the sunscreen must provide and protect against both UVA and UVB rays, and they're often called broad spectrum protection sunscreens. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you are yet to subscribe, please do. You can also engage me in the comment sections or on any of my social media handles. Until next time, bye.
Blowing cold breeze on your body. I can